thank you for coming back for another episode. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to work with a tagine. So, this is an old style Moroccan tagine. We've got two, but we're just going to use one of them. This one's more ornamental, so we're going to leave this one aside, but we're going to use this one. Okay, so if you don't have a tagine, a lot of people have pots and pans with a lid. You can just do this same dish just using a lid. Okay, but if you do have a tagine, they're very handy. It's a one cook pot pretty much, and you can cook all sorts of stuff. Here's some more information on the tagine and its environments. The tagine origins date back to the ancient Berber tribes who cooked their meals in clay pots buried in the hot desert sand. At the heart of the Moroccan cuisine lies an iconic tagine, a dish that tells the story of a vibrant culture. These early tagines were the epitome of resourcefulness. Over time, the tagine evolved, incorporating a blend of spices, meats, and vegetables that reflect Moroccan's diverse history, from Arab to Andalusian influences. Today, the tagine is a symbol of Moroccan hospitality and flavor, full of vibrant smells and colors. It's a taste of Morocco in every bite, an experience that transcends time and place. So when you smell and taste the aromas of a Moroccan tagine, you're not just enjoying a meal, you're tasting the history and culture of a nation. Okay, so we've raided the fridge and we managed to get some pork ribs. So what we're going to do is some nice sweet pork rib tagine with some Moroccan spices. You have to raid the fridge and the pantry, and if you've got some quinoa, that's great. If you don't, you can use rice or any other carbohydrate. But the series of spices that we have: coriander, cinnamon, ginger, cumin, Moroccan spice, garlic, paprika, a couple of apples, some parsley, of course the ribs, and to finish off, a nice dollop of Greek yogurt. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the pork out of the packet. Next, what we're going to do is we're just going to cut these ribs up into smaller pieces, because once it cooks for an hour or two, these ribs are just going to fall off the bone. It's going to be amazing. So just with the scissors, nice and easy, give it a good cut between the ribs. There we go. Some nice portions. And next, we head over to the tagine and start cooking. So first up, we add a little bit of oil. Let it heat up a little bit. We add the ribs. We want to sear them. We want to have them all nice and brown. And we'll just let that cook for a bit. Add some salt, pepper, turn them occasionally. Like that. Salt the other side. More pepper. We'll give them another turn. Next we add the seasoning, so a bit of cumin, cinnamon. Garlic. Paprika. Some Moroccan spice. Bit of ginger. And some coriander seeds. Nice ground coriander. Then we turn and repeat the process. Just like that. You can start to smell the aromaticness of the spices. It's really cool. Nice generous amounts. Make sure you're coating everything. Cinnamon. Pork and cinnamon go really well together. It gives it that nice sweetness. And finally a bit of garlic. Then we add some water. Basically you want to cover it. Enough water to cover the meat. Just lower the temperature a little bit. And then we wait for about an hour. We'll put the lid on. Okay guys, the tagine's been going for about an hour. And the next thing to do is basically start the quinoa, and we're gonna cut some apples and put them in for another 20 or 30 minutes. So let's do that. Into quarters. Like that. Okay guys, check this tagine out. It's been going for about an hour. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Bubbling away, blipping away. Okay, so now we're going to put the apples in there just like that. And they'll blip away for another 20 to 30 minutes just to sweeten everything up a little bit. All right guys, so with quinoa, it's quite simple. We just add 1 part quinoa, 2 parts water. Nice and easy. Pour it back in and just stir it until it's boiling. It's basically the same as with when you're cooking rice. Quite simple. You're stirring it so there's nothing's getting stuck together until it gets to the boil, and then it'll all absorb. And it takes about 15 to 20 minutes. Season to taste. Keep stirring. So this quinoa has been going for about 10 or 15 minutes. We're just going to give it one last little stir, and then we'll put a lid on it, turn the fire off, and just let it self-absorb. All right guys, it's been 1.5 hours. Let's check it out. Oh, look at that. Nice ribs with apple and Moroccan spices. Let's plate up. Okay, so we add a little bit of quinoa, like that. A little bit more. Beautiful. Add some ribs. Like so. A few apples. Bit of sauce. Oh, look at that. That looks really good. Just a touch of yogurt on top. Like that. And just to garnish, make it look nice and pretty, we're gonna add a little bit of parsley. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay guys, the moment of truth. Let's see how good this is. All right, look at that, nice and juicy. It's all falling off the bone. It's so good. Get a bit there, a bit of meat. We'll get some quinoa, a little bit of the yogurt. All right, here we go. Well, I can really taste those Moroccan spices coming through the meat. It's so good. Oh, that's so good. Don't mind me, this is amazing. This is good. Guys, you see that little button down below? The one that says subscribe? Press that button, just do it. Nice and easy, press the button, you're gonna get so much cool content. You're gonna get some amazing recipes that are simple, so easy to do. As you saw, just a bunch of spices, some ribs, an hour and a half, and you've got this amazing meal. So good. Feed a family of 4 quite easily. Excellent.